Delay is one of the greatest tests a believer will ever face. There are moments when you pray with all your heart. You believe every promise in God's word. You do everything you know to do, yet nothing seems to change. Days become weeks, weeks become months, months become years, and the enemy begins to whisper that God has forgotten you. But that is not the truth. The silence of heaven does not mean the absence of God. Just because you cannot see Him working does not mean He has stopped working. There are seasons when God is accomplishing His greatest work where human eyes cannot see. A seed buried beneath the soil appears lifeless. No one walking across that field would imagine that something extraordinary is taking place. Yet beneath the surface, life is developing. Roots are growing. Strength is forming. Preparation is happening. In the same way, many people judge their lives only by what they can see. If they do not see immediate results, they assume nothing is happening. But God often works beneath the surface, before He reveals His promises openly. Throughout Scripture, we see that preparation always comes before promotion. A builder never places the roof on a house before laying a strong foundation. If the foundation is weak, everything built upon it becomes unstable. God values your foundation more than your speed. He is not simply interested in giving you blessings. He is preparing you to sustain those blessings. Imagine giving the keys of a powerful vehicle to someone who has never learned to drive. The gift is good, but without preparation, the gift becomes dangerous. In the same way, God prepares your character before increasing your responsibility. He develops wisdom before influence. He strengthens faith before greater assignments. That waiting season is not wasted. It is working for you. Perhaps today you feel overlooked while others seem to move ahead. You wonder why opportunities appear to come easily for everyone else. Do not compare your journey with theirs. Every person has a different assignment. Every assignment requires different preparation. The eagle and the sparrow do not learn to fly in the same way. Neither do God's children walk identical paths. Sometimes what feels like delay is actually divine protection. There are doors that seem wonderful today, but would have brought pain tomorrow. There are relationships you wished had worked. There are opportunities you prayed would happen. Looking back now, you realize that what felt like disappointment became one of God's greatest acts of mercy. His wisdom sees beyond what your eyes can perceive. When you trust His direction, you discover that His timing is always purposeful. Even in moments when you cannot understand, continue to believe. Continue to pray. Continue to grow. Continue to serve faithfully. Every act of obedience is preparing you for what lies ahead. Do not allow frustration to steal your expectation. Do not let temporary waiting produce permanent doubt. Lift your eyes beyond your present circumstances. Your story is still unfolding. The God who began a good work in your life has not abandoned His plan. Every promise He has spoken remains true. Every season has a purpose. Every challenge carries an opportunity for growth. Stand firm with confidence. Speak words of faith instead of defeat. Choose hope instead of fear. Walk forward knowing that your preparation is producing something far greater than you can imagine. And when the appointed moment arrives, what once seemed delayed will suddenly become clear. You will realize that God was never late. He was preparing you for something far greater than you were ready to receive. Many people spend years praying for change, yet they never stop to examine the way they think. The greatest battle is not always around you. Often, it is within you, before your circumstances can change. Your perspective must change. Everything you consistently believe eventually shapes the direction of your life. If your thoughts are filled with fear, you will hesitate when opportunity comes. If your thoughts are controlled by doubt, you will question every promise God has spoken. If your thoughts are trapped in yesterday's failures, you will struggle to embrace tomorrow's possibilities. This is why renewing your mind is so important. Your life cannot consistently rise above the level of your thinking. Negative thinking becomes an invisible prison. It convinces people they are not good enough, not qualified enough, not talented enough, not worthy enough. Little by little, those thoughts become strongholds, and strongholds influence decisions. A person who believes they will always fail, often stops trying before the battle even begins, not because victory is impossible, but because defeat has already been accepted in the mind. Imagine an eagle raised among chickens. It possesses powerful wings. It was created to soar above the mountains, yet if it spends its life believing it belongs on the ground, it will never experience the height for which it was designed. Nothing is wrong with its wings. The limitation exists in its thinking. Many people live exactly like that. They carry great potential, but small thinking. They possess gifts, but believe they have nothing valuable to offer. They have opportunities, but fear convinces them to remain where they are. God never intended His children to live under the control of fear. He calls you to think differently, to expect differently, to speak differently, to walk with confidence because your confidence is rooted in Him. Consider the story of two employees working in the same company. Both begin on the same day. Both receive the same training. One believes every challenge is an opportunity to grow. The other believes every challenge is proof that success is impossible. 5 years later, one has become a leader. The other remains exactly where they started. The difference was not intelligence alone. It was the mindset they embraced every single day. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you continually plant will eventually grow. If you fill it with truth, faith will flourish. If you fill it with fear, anxiety will multiply. You cannot expect a harvest of victory while constantly planting seeds of defeat. Choose carefully what you allow into your heart. Not every voice deserves your attention. Not every opinion deserves your agreement. Some voices weaken faith, others strengthen it. Surround yourself with words that build courage. Speak words that agree with God's promises. Refuse to declare defeat over your own future, even when circumstances appear difficult. Continue speaking hope. Continue expecting good. Continue believing that God is working beyond what your eyes can currently see. Remember the young shepherd who faced a giant. Everyone around him focused on the size of the obstacle. He focused on the greatness of God. The battlefield remained the same. The giant remained the same. The difference was perspective. One perspective produced fear. The other produced victory. Your future is influenced by the thoughts you accept today. Do not allow disappointment to define your expectations. Do not allow past mistakes to become your identity. You are not limited by what happened yesterday. Every new day is another opportunity to believe again. Another opportunity to grow. Another opportunity to move forward. Lift your eyes above your present situation. Fill your heart with faith. Renew your thinking with God's truth. And as your mind changes, your decisions will change. Your actions will change. Your confidence will grow. And before long, you will discover that many of the delays you once blamed on circumstances began disappearing when your thinking was transformed. There are moments in life when the greatest obstacle is not the mountain before you. It is the fear within you. Fear has delayed more dreams than a lack of opportunity ever could. It convinces people to stay where they are, even when God is calling them to move forward. Fear always speaks the language of impossibility. It says, "What if you fail? What if they reject you? What if nothing changes?" But faith asks a different question. What if God is already making a way? Every person faces moments of uncertainty. The difference is not the absence of fear. The difference is the decision to trust God more than the voice of fear. Many doors remain closed, not because God refused to open them, but because fear kept people from walking toward them. Think of someone standing on the shore, watching a boat prepared to cross to the other side. The journey is ready, the destination is waiting, but fear whispers that the waves are too strong, so the person never boards the boat. Years later, they wonder why they never reached the place they dreamed about. Sometimes the greatest delay is not caused by external circumstances. It is caused by hesitation. Delayed obedience often becomes delayed progress. When God places a conviction in your heart, respond with trust. When He opens a door of opportunity, step forward with confidence. Waiting for every detail to become perfectly clear may cause you to miss the moment He has prepared. Faith does not require having every answer. Faith requires confidence in the one who already knows every answer. Consider a farmer. He does not wait until harvest season to plant seed. He plants while trusting that the unseen process will produce a future harvest. If he refuses to sow because he cannot immediately see the results, there will never be a harvest. In the same way, faith acts before the breakthrough becomes visible. It continues believing when emotions fluctuate. It continues moving when circumstances seem unchanged. It continues praying when the answer has not yet appeared. Fear says, stay comfortable. Faith says, keep moving. Comfort often feels safe, but nothing grows if it always remains in the same place. A seed kept on a shelf will never become a tree. It must be planted. It must go through hidden seasons. Only then does life begin to appear. Many people ask God for increase, yet resist the changes that increase requires. Growth always demands trust. Growth always requires leaving something familiar behind. There are times when obedience seems costly. You may not understand every step. You may not know how everything will work together. But your confidence rests in God's wisdom rather than your own understanding. History is filled with ordinary people who accomplished extraordinary things because they chose courage over fear. They were not fearless. They simply refused to let fear make their decisions. The same choice stands before you today. Will fear determine your future, or will faith? Refuse to allow yesterday's disappointments to define tomorrow's possibilities. Every new day is another opportunity to obey, another opportunity to believe, another opportunity to take the next step. Remember, even a small step taken in faith moves you closer to God's purpose than standing still in fear. Lift your eyes beyond what you can presently see. God is able to guide every step. He is able to strengthen you when you feel weak. He is able to open doors no person can shut. Walk with confidence. Pray with expectation. Obey without hesitation. Trust that every step of faithful obedience is moving you closer to the future God has prepared. And one day, you will look back and realize that the moment you chose faith over fear was the moment your season of delay began to give way to a season of remarkable progress. There is a powerful connection between what fills your heart and what comes out of your mouth. Your words are never empty. They reveal what you truly believe. Many people unknowingly strengthen their season of delay by speaking defeat every single day. They wake up saying, "Nothing ever works for me. My situation will never change. I have waited too long. There is no hope anymore." Over time, those words shape their expectations, and expectations influence their actions. If you expect failure, you stop preparing for success. If you expect disappointment, you stop recognizing new opportunities. That is why guarding your words is so important. Your voice should become an instrument of faith, not a messenger of fear, even when circumstances appear difficult. Do not allow your mouth to agree with defeat. Choose to agree with God's promises instead. There will always be facts. But there is also truth. The facts may say the road is difficult. The truth says God is with you every step of the way. The facts may remind you of yesterday's failures. The truth reminds you that every new day brings fresh mercy and new opportunities. Faith is not pretending challenges do not exist. Faith is choosing to believe that God is greater than every challenge. Imagine standing in a dark room. You can spend hours talking about the darkness. You can complain about it. You can fear it. Or you can simply turn on the light. The light changes everything. In the same way, words filled with faith bring light into places where fear once ruled. Speak hope when others expect despair. Speak peace when anxiety surrounds you. Speak confidence even while you are still waiting. Not because you ignore reality, but because you trust the one who holds your future. Consider an athlete preparing for a championship long before the competition begins. They picture themselves crossing the finish line. They train with expectation. They speak with confidence. They prepare for victory. Their words strengthen their determination. Your spiritual journey requires the same mindset. Do not rehearse defeat. Rehearse God's promises. Do not continually repeat your limitations. Continually remember His faithfulness. Every day gives you an opportunity to choose your confession. Will you speak fear, or will you speak faith? The choice belongs to you. People around you may focus only on problems. You choose to focus on possibilities. They may see closed doors. You choose to believe that God is able to open new ones. They may count reasons to quit. You count reasons to remain faithful. Never underestimate the influence of consistent, hope-filled words. They shape your attitude. They strengthen your courage. They remind your heart that God has not abandoned His purpose for your life, even during seasons when nothing appears to be changing. Continue declaring hope. Continue thanking God. Continue expecting His goodness. Gratitude keeps your heart focused on His faithfulness instead of your frustration. Hope keeps your eyes fixed on the future instead of the past. Faith keeps your spirit strong while you wait. The greatest victories are often won long before anyone sees them. They begin within the heart. They are reinforced through the words we choose every day. Let your voice become a testimony of trust. Let your conversations reflect confidence instead of doubt. Let your family hear hope from your lips. Let your friends see peace in your attitude. The world is filled with enough discouragement already. Become someone who carries encouragement wherever you go. No matter how long the journey has seemed, do not surrender your confidence. Keep speaking life. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. The season of waiting will not last forever. The doors that seem closed today are not beyond God's ability to open. The path that appears impossible is not beyond His wisdom to make straight. Hold firmly to His promises. Fill your heart with His truth. Let your words reflect unwavering faith. And as you continue to walk with hope, confidence, and expectation, you will discover that what once looked like an impossible delay becomes a powerful testimony of God's perfect faithfulness and unfailing purpose. Many people believe that waiting means doing nothing. They assume that if God has promised something, the only responsibility they have is to sit back and wait. But true waiting is never passive. It is a season of preparation. It is a season of growth. It is a season of becoming the person God is shaping you to be. Think about an athlete preparing for the biggest competition of their life. The day of the event is important. But victory is determined long before that day arrives. It is built through countless mornings of discipline, through consistent training, through sacrifice, through perseverance. When the moment finally comes, the athlete is ready because they prepared while no one was watching. The same principle applies to every area of life. God often prepares you before He promotes you. He develops your character before increasing your influence. He teaches you faithfulness in small responsibilities before entrusting you with greater ones. Sometimes people ask, why has breakthrough not arrived? A better question may be, what is God teaching me while I wait? Every season has a lesson. Every challenge carries an opportunity to grow stronger. Every delay can become a classroom where wisdom is formed. Instead of allowing waiting to produce frustration, allow it to produce maturity. Instead of becoming discouraged, become more committed. Use this season wisely. Learn new skills. Strengthen your prayer life. Grow in your understanding of God's Word. Develop habits that will sustain you when greater opportunities come. Imagine a builder constructing a skyscraper. Most of the early work happens below ground. People passing by may think nothing significant is happening. They only see an empty construction site. Yet beneath the surface, workers are laying a foundation capable of supporting enormous weight. Without that foundation, the building could never stand. In the same way, God often builds unseen strength within you. Before revealing visible success, do not despise the hidden seasons. Those quiet moments are shaping endurance. They are developing wisdom. They are preparing you for responsibilities that require greater stability. Many people celebrate success. Few appreciate the process that made success possible. Remember, the musician who performs beautifully on stage. The audience applauds the performance. They rarely see the years of practice that came before it, the late nights, the repeated failures, the determination to improve. Excellence is always the result of consistent preparation. Your future is being shaped by the choices you make today. Every act of faithfulness matters. Every prayer matters. Every step of obedience matters. Nothing done for God is ever wasted. Even when progress feels slow, growth is taking place. Do not measure your life only by visible results. Some of the greatest transformations happen quietly. A tree does not become strong overnight. Its roots grow deep before its branches reach high. The deeper the roots, the greater the strength to withstand storms. Lend your spiritual roots to grow deep. Build your life upon truth. Remain steadfast even when circumstances seem unchanged. Trust that God is working beyond what your eyes can presently see. When opportunities appear, be prepared. When doors open, walk through them with confidence. Do not allow past disappointments to make you hesitant. The lessons of yesterday are not meant to imprison you. They are meant to prepare you. Lift your eyes with expectation. Continue serving faithfully. Continue believing wholeheartedly. Continue growing each day. The God who began His work in your life is faithful. He wastes no season. He overlooks no sacrifice. He forgets no prayer offered in sincere faith. Your preparation today is positioning you for tomorrow's opportunities. And when the appointed time arrives, you will discover that every moment of growth, every act of obedience, every lesson learned, and every season of waiting was shaping you for a purpose far greater than you could have imagined. Step forward with confidence. Your season of preparation is becoming your season of fulfillment. The delay has not been meaningless. It has been preparing you to carry the blessings, responsibilities, and opportunities that lie ahead with wisdom, strength, and unwavering faith.